Roman asks Glendale, Arizona, to acknowledge him, and they erupt in acknowledgement of their tribal chief. He mentions that they used to be louder, blames them, and threatens to leave if they do not acknowledge him properly. However, Paul Heyman informs Roman that they have other business to attend to and cannot leave because The Rock will be coming out soon. After the commercial break, The Rock's music hits, and he slowly makes his way down to the ring, much to the chagrin of Roman and the Bloodline. The Rock, a master at manipulating the crowd, asks them if they are sure they want to boo him. He announces some dubious news, claiming that Arizona is the #1 city for cocaine and meth use, and tells the crowd that their lives finally have meaning as they have something substantial to inject into their veins. The Rock proclaims that, for the first time in decades, professional wrestling is cool and electrifying again, all thanks to him and the Bloodline. He tells Cody Rhodes he isn't cool and disagrees with having a one-on-one match with him, calling Cody an idiot for challenging him when Cody already has the main event against the greatest champion ever, Roman Reigns. The Rock offers Cody a counter-proposal. If Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes beat The Rock and Roman Reigns in a tag team match on night 1 of WrestleMania, then on night 2, the Bloodline will be barred from the championship match. But if they don't win, then the championship match will be under Bloodline rules, where anything goes, and The Rock will ensure Cody gets what he deserves. Roman interrupts The Rock before he can say his "if you smell" catchphrase, telling The Rock that he needs something from him. His one request is that The Rock acknowledges him. The Rock acknowledges Roman Reigns, saying that this is about family and that they would do anything for each other, to which Reigns finishes The Rock's famous catchphrase, asking the audience if they can smell what the Bloodline is cooking. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are confronted by Randy Orton. Orton challenges one of them to a match in the ring. Waller nominates Austin Theory. The match between Tiffany Stratton and Naomi follows the commercial break. The crowd loves Tiffany, but Naomi tries to win their support, unsuccessfully, as the crowd backs Stratton throughout. Stratton cheats by raking Naomi's eyes when the referee isn't looking, and then lands the prettiest moonsault for the win. There's a recap of the situation with Damage Control and their betrayal of Bayley. Dakota claims she has nothing to do with it, and insists she is on Bayley's side. The match between the Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley and Dakota Kai for the Tag Team Championships is next. The referee is constantly distracted, allowing Bayley to be beaten up continuously. Dakota gets knocked off the apron. Dakota finally reveals her true colors and betrays Bayley when she is tagged, leading to the Kabuki Warriors and Kai beating up Bayley and leaving her lying in the ring. Braun Breaker is announced to have a match after the break. Backstage, Io and the others run into Jade Cargill, possibly setting up a feud between them later. Xeon Quinn is Braun's opponent. Braun wins within seconds of the bell ringing, securing a victory with one spear. The match between Escobar and Carlito in a street fight follows. The crowd clamors for tables, and Carlito obliges. They also demand apples, and Carlito complies again. But Santos ruins the fun. Angel and Humberto attack Carlito. Then the other LWO members come out to help. Rey Mysterio returns and begins to beat Humberto and Garza with his crutch, hits the 619, and assists the LWO and Carlito to victory. Lashley vs. Cross is announced for the next week, and Logan Paul is set to return. New Catch Republic speaks to Aldis about a rematch, but Aldis reveals he has different plans. LA Knight informs Nick Aldis that he is searching for AJ Styles, but Styles has been advised to stay at home. Knight mentions he has a gift for Styles once he finds him. The main event time arrives. Austin makes his entrance to the ring with what appears to be a new theme song, with Kevin Owens serving as the special guest announcer. Randy Orton receives a huge ovation as he comes out, looking energized and ready for the fight. Owens adds a comedic touch to the commentary table. The match sees interference from Grayson and Theory, gaining the upper hand going into the break. After the break, Orton begins to rally, managing to turn the tables on Theory and Waller by slamming them onto the announcer table. Orton attempts the RKO, but Theory counters with a blockbuster. Austin tries for Orton's draping DDT, but Orton counters again, leading Theory to attempt a second blockbuster. Randy executes a beautiful RKO and secures the win with a pin. Waller enters the ring and starts attacking Orton, prompting Owens to leave the announce table to help. Owens stuns Theory, attempts to stun Waller too, but Grayson counters. However, there is Randy Orton to close the show by hitting Grayson Waller with a stunning RKO.